Enter Henry VIII. We all know the story. A king desperate for a male heir, a pope who won't grant him a divorce, and a break from the Catholic Church that would change the world forever. This wasn't just about a king and his love life. This great matter, as it was called, fundamentally rewired England's identity. Overnight, England went from being a Catholic nation, a peer of Spain, to a Protestant rebel. The English Channel, that narrow strip of water, suddenly became a massive ideological and theological divide. This personal quarrel between a king and a pope had unintentionally set the stage for a global showdown. Why? Because now, any conflict with Spain wasn't just about territory or trade, it was about religion. It was a holy struggle. This is where the story gets really interesting. England was still too poor and weak to challenge the Spanish military head. So it turned to a different kind of warfare. It turned to the sea dogs, the privateers. Men like Francis Drake and John Hawkins. Make sure to make note of these names, as we will discuss them in depth later. In England, these men were heroes, patriotic adventurers sanctioned by their Protestant queen, Elizabeth I. England's path to empire, therefore, didn't begin with colonists and plows. It began with a divorce and a license to raid. The rivalry that would define the next century wasn't born on a battlefield, but in a king's desperate desire for a son and the religious revolution it unleashed. So, while Spain was building a formal empire with forts, governors, and missionaries, England was running a guerrilla war at sea. It was a strategy born of weakness, but it was incredibly effective. These sea dogs learned the winds and currents of the Atlantic, honing their skills in countless skirmishes. Think about the difference in mindset. The Spanish conquest was centralized, top-down, and bureaucratic. The English approach was decentralized, opportunistic, and driven by a potent mix of prophet and Protestant zeal. It was the scrappy underdog learning to fight smart, not Hoostsard. This period, from Cabot's lonely voyage to the rise of the Sea Dogs, was the critical incubation period for the British Empire.